I think I work hard because I like to travel. That's one major reason. Of course, aside from, you know, being able to buy things for your loved ones and being able to give something to whoever asks for your help, if there is, no. It's really mostly your loved ones. Especially when I was fat, di naman ako makapili ng damit eh. So, binibili ko yung buong pamilya ko. I like to travel because we call it making memories. So, whether I need a change of environment, a change of perspective, and it really helps when you travel. Parang layo mo sa problema. That's why I told you to travel. Because you are taken away from your usual environment. You are forced to go physically away from something, even if you carry it here, and then you see things more clearly. Wow, the world is a much bigger place. Let me see this because I want to explore here. So it helps. I've been like that since I was little because my parents exposed me to it. You know, and when I was in grade 5, I was 10 years old, before I started singing, my father took me out of school for 45 days in October. In the, you know, it was school time. And I remember Sister Miriam, our principal in St. Paul Pasig before, said to him, but she's going to miss a lot of school. And I heard my father say, but she's going to gain the kind of education she never will in the classroom. And it really, I think, helped me mature faster in so many ways that you wouldn't really think of or put your finger on, but it did, because you are exposed to, wow, it's such a big world out there. There are other cultures, there are other ganito. I was telling you what a pension house was, because you never knew. That was another thing. My parents were so good at this. You never knew when your parents were going to bring you to a 5-star hotel in Europe, or a pension house, or a 3-star, or put you in economy this flight, or you'd be in first class with them. You didn't know. So that was such good training for us. That when we grew up, I do not let money rule me, but I make it work for me. I work so hard for it. Hindi ko sinasamba yung pera. Magtrabaho ka for me dahil pinaghirapan kita. I enjoy it. You know, and I don't enjoy things na ako lang nag-enjoy. I like making memories with my children, and if they're in school, I bring, you know, my team, my PG. It's just really us. Kami lang yung magkakasama always eh. So, you know, the bonus is they take care of you, but you don't ask them to. But they're happy because of people I get along with. I like to be with people that make me laugh. So, even if I spend, I'm happy. It's memories I'm making. That's so important. There are things more important than material things. Although, thank God I'm able to afford what I want also. But I invest in expensive things because they'll serve me for decades. So, I'm very practical.
Shelly, do you still have a bucket list?
Yes.
What's your top 3?
Top 3. One is to live in Japan for a couple of years before we die. Kiko na talked about it. And then, a couple of years in Korea, a couple of years in Thailand. and probably on, but I love the United States as well. But my blood is so Asian. And so, I mean, obviously, it calls me eh. No, but Japan is my favorite place in the world. I've loved it since I was little. So, no, but really, it's really, what else pa ba? I want to take up culinary arts and pastry. Because I love to cook, yeah, but I'm a cocinera. I'm not a chef like my sister Juday. I like that too. I've had a really great teacher in Jill Sandica when it comes to pastry, so I can do gato sa torere and croquembouche. I can do that. But I like to bake. But I also cook because I grew up with my mom and her 6 sisters. And my Lola, who, while we were eating lunch every Sunday in my Lola's house, she was already preparing merienda. And we went home with our own homemade bottle of patis because she was so maselan. She would make it for us with alamang. Ayaw niya madumi. So, sure ako. Gamboas, yeah, she's my mom's sister. Yeah, we all cook because of them. And even my brother cooks well because my father cooked and he was in Kapampangan. So in our house, my father or my mother would cook. They took turns. And it was just the 4 of us at home. And we rarely missed a meal together. So nakakatuwa kasi when I married Kiko, sila rin pala ganun, kahit 9 kids. They would eat together. So now, my children and I, walang kumakain na kanya-kanya. We're always together. Yung family time sa meal, MEAL sa Lucky. That's true, ah. parang sa akin, no issue yun. Kasi ganun ako lang I cannot imagine na hiwa-hiwalay kami. Mga anak ko kayo, huwag kayong bastos, dito tayo. No phones while we're eating. Ganun. So, and then what else? I used to say when I finished college, now I just want to acquire many other skills. So, two of which are cooking and baking, more. But I also want to, I've always liked writing. Always got good grades in school, yeah, in writing. And then I want to master Spanish. Because I took 2 years in high school. It was a, requirement. 2 years. And then, no one to talk with, so nawawala. And then, I studied Japanese on my own just because I love Japan ever since. So I want to finish that, master it, and then French. And I'm done. And since if you know Spanish and French, maybe Italian because they're conjugated that way. Yeah. So languages. Also your brain is, I don't like to get Alzheimer's. I'm very scared. So I like to keep the brain working and moving too. So bucket list. Something in my bucket list that I dread is working out. Put me in a coma. Just feed me through the IV. When I wake up after 6 months, I'll be thin. But don't make me move.